I'm still settling into my new digs, so I'm either working out, foraging for food, or trapped under debris. Leave a message, and I'll get back to you when the dust clears.
Peter, this is your Aunt May. I know you're going through a lot right now with Mary Jane leaving and the move, and well, I just wanted to see if you were okay. I know I shouldn't be worried, and I'm not really. That's the thing about you, Peter. You've always had an inner strength, a will that has gotten you through so much difficulty in your life. This one too will pass. Meanwhile, if you need to talk, you know where to find me. Good night, Peter. I'll talk to you in the morning.
She's a good woman. I sometimes think there isn't a sonar in existence that can sound out the depth of her compassion. But right now, there isn't what I need. What I need is to get away and up and out. Just out. I don't even care where I go. I just want to go. I'm not going to stop until I get tired. Fortunately, it takes a real long time for me to get tired. By that time, I could be in New Jersey. I don't even know anybody in Jersey. And here's another thing. When I designed this suit, why the heck didn't I design it with pockets? Anything I carry, I gotta carry in a wet pouch. The FF have pockets in their uniforms, and Reed Richards alone are huge. But that's because he has to carry trans-dimensional mega-doodads and worldly dudes in them. Maybe he's just real happy to see Sue. Of course, if I had pockets, stuff would fall out of them every time I did this. Okay, so maybe I could have pockets with zippers. Maybe Velcro. Yeah, that'd work. I'd be creeping up behind somebody. Have to get something out. Zip? What's that smear on the wall, Mommy? That used to be Spider-Man, honey. What killed him? A zipper. Some said Velcro. The Daily Bugle said it was a zipper. And I believe the Bugle. Well, he must have been real stupid, huh? Yes, honey, he was. Why the heck am I thinking about pockets anyway? Because it's easier than thinking about my life lately? Why should that bother you, Peter? For no reason. Everything's fine. Everything's no. Except that whenever I'm really worked out about something, they really need to go pound a bad guy. There's never a bad guy around. And whenever I'm in a really good mood, yeah, like that happens more than twice a year. It's always 4 or 5 bad guys. Or since they're 6, or 7, or 19. I need to bust my chops and ruin my day, and... Bugged. Spider-Man. Huh. I made it funny. Maybe I better go now.
Alright, get that crane over here. We got 6 hours to tear this place to... Okay, lunch.
I decide I need something to eat, so I pick a place pretty much by instinct. I'm not even thinking about it. Maybe that's why I ended up there. I wasn't thinking. I was feeling. For some of the most important years of my life, this part of town was my home. Annoying as that sometimes was.
Hey Parker, you gonna actually eat that burger? It's got more gristle in it than you.
You guys are such jerks.
The first few years I came to this school, I was the same as everybody else. Just one more high school student trying not to be noticed, not to look weird, worried that he'd never fit in. Then one day, a spider bite made sure I was noticed, and that I would never fit in anywhere, ever again. Some things haven't changed, but this place sure has.
Hey, watch where you're walking.
Yeah, watch it, jerk face.
Ah! Look, just cut it out, okay? I didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, but we're gonna do something to you, you stupid.
I wouldn't advise that, guys.
That so? What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, You're not a teacher. You're not a cop. You can't do squat, mister. You even touch me, and I'll yell for the cops, and they'll haul your sorry butt to jail, buddy. So just take off, okay?
Jerk. See you later, Joey. When your big brother ain't there to protect you.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay. 'Cause now they're just gonna get me twice as bad later. And I hate them, and I hate my life, and this sucks, and you made everything worse, and I gotta get to class.
I mean, I'm sorry, So what happened there, buddy? Kyle Jacoby. I teach PE here. Look, I understand your feelings, but it won't do the kid any good to try and help him like that. I tell him all the same thing. The only way to get by is to stand on your own 2 feet. Nobody gets anybody a free ride. Isn't it kind of hard to stand on your own 2 feet when somebody kicks them out from under you? Buddy, there's always somebody trying to kick your feet out from under you. You just gotta kick first. Joey's gotta learn that for himself. Evolve or die, you know. Especially in a dump like this. It was quite a place once, but things change, you know. He's right. Some things change. Some things never change. Unless somebody makes them change. Now, I'm not saying I'm the kind of guy who carries a grudge. Far be it for me to ever carry a grudge. But I figure, you hang out long enough, you watch some people, randomly, and son of a gun, an opportunity presents itself for the universe to balance things out. As somebody once said, chance favors the prepared mind.
Come on, man, we ain't got all day.
Just a sec. I almost got it.
Boo.
Ah! Slow down. I can't keep up. Oh, jeez, man. I've wet him. Slow down.
That's one small step for a spider, one giant leap for geek kind.
I suppose you're feeling rather proud of yourself right now. Understandable. I would too, even if it is a waste of a nice night and your talent, Peter.
For a moment, I'm too stunned to talk. It isn't just that he snuck up behind me, and with my spider sense, that's not possible. It isn't even that he called me Peter, which means he knows who I am. This could screw up my entire life. It's that he's sticking to the wall, same as me.
I know what you're thinking. Well, metaphorically anyway. Am I a friend or an enemy?
Hey!
Just a second, let me get my shoes on. I hate walking around barefoot.
He's at least twice my age, but he's fast. Impossibly fast. As fast as I am. Who are you?
I was just about to ask you the same question.
But you just said...
Oh, I know you're Peter Parker, but that's not who you are.
Look, buddy, I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but do you mind not announcing that so loud?
Right. Sorry, secret identity and all that. Sometimes I forget.
Now who the hell are...
My name's Ezekiel, and I have a question for you. Do you know why people use the expression, as dangerous as giving a loaded gun to a small child? It's not because the child is especially malicious or because he wants to knock over a bank. It is because the child does not comprehend the power he holds in his hands. And neither do you. Hey, come on, let's romp some more. I haven't done this in years. Darn, there goes my shoes again.
I keep after him, determined not to let him get away. Playing it quiet to find out what he's after. It's strange, though. When he said my name, my gut tightened into something cold and scared, and yet I sense nothing evil in him. He seems almost joyful.
Careful. There's a rusty nail over here. Now let me ask you a question, Spider-Man. And don't lie. I'll know if you lie. How did you get your powers?
He knows who I am. There's no end of damage he could do with that information. I have to play along. It's not like you can do anything with the information. I was bitten by a radioactive spider.
Aha! That's what I thought. That explains why you've handled it this way. Now here's another question for you.
Look, I've just about had it.
No, wait, you'll like this one, trust me. Did you perform an autopsy on the spider?
No, I got pretty much smashed.
Had you actually seen the spider before?
No. Now look.
There are 3 steps in knowledge. There's what we think, what we know, and what we can prove. You think you got your powers from a radioactive spider bite, and you may believe you know it to be true. But can you prove it?
You think I got these powers and this suit at the bottom of a box of Cracker Jacks? It happened right after I got bit.
You're still missing the point. This is the point. This is a $5 million question. I'm about to yank your chain like nobody else ever has before and nobody ever will again. So listen carefully. Did the radiation enable the spider to give you these powers? Or was the spider trying to give you those powers before the radiation killed it? Which came first? The radiation or the power? The chicken or the egg or the power?
The question hits me like a punch in the stomach. All these years, I'd never even considered that possibility. I'd never even thought about it. I just assumed. I don't know.
And that's a good start for tonight. Take care of yourself, P. I'll keep in touch.
Hey! Stop! Wait, And he's gone. Nobody pulls a fast fade like that. Nobody but me. Who are you? Why are you coming to me with all this now? What do you want from me?
I came because now is the right time because you need to understand. Because understanding is the only thing that may help you survive what's coming. That's an awfully big may, P.
And then he was gone. Just gone. As I start the long walk home, I realized why he didn't feel like trouble. I realized that he reminds me of my Uncle Ben. But I've been fooled before, and used before. Also manipulated, strung along, taken advantage of, mind-messed, and unwillingly adopted by wackos like Osborne Sr. I don't trust anyone anymore. I'd like to. Lord knows I'd like to. I just can't. That's all. I just can't. Every time I try, I end up waiting for the other shoe to drop. For the monster to come out from behind the smiling mask. And as much as I'd love to be wrong, it's almost always there. Just waiting to peek out.
Which will cover the money you need to dock your boat, plus maintenance fees, and...
We won't require maintenance. Just access to the pier. Will this cover it?
Yes, that should do it. But there's still the matter of a customs inspection, you know? Make sure you're not bringing any illegal goods into the country. Of course, they can't come by to inspect your vessel until they know it's here. We can either slow down the paperwork or accelerate it.
Yes, of course. Will this cover it?
That'll do just fine. Thanks. There's an abandoned pier housing you can move the shipment to, you know? Keep it out of the weather. An old ship like that, you gotta take care of it. You know what they say, out of sight, out of mind. Hey, I'll forget about it for ages if I don't see it.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Good doing business with you, Mr.
Dex. Just Dex.
Is it done?
Yes, Morlun. It's all set. We can move to cover as soon as the wind picks up.
Good. Time then to use up the last of the supplies. Oh, 9. But I can't. I have no more to give, please. I have no more. Yes, you do. Now I must take it. End this. agony for you. Please! It is done. It is over, Dex. Do not mourn. Really. Who ever heard of a German superhero anyway? You know where we are to be birthed.
Yes.
Then I will take us the rest of the way. It will be good to see the lights of the city again after so long. Then we will go into the city, and we will eat and drink. Then tomorrow, we will go in search of his replacement.